Is that George Clooney story true?
No, it's Chris Hockey. I'm right
Yeah.
here. Hi, thanks for saying that.
You look similar.
God.
Do you guys know the Richard Kind / George Clooney story?
It's the greatest story of all time.
Yes.
The Friends
The
story?
$1 million bit? Is that true?
It's the coolest story I've ever heard.
It's true,
in my life.
right?
Yeah, it's true.
So it's something like, 15 or 20 of his friends. He gets them all in a room and he basically gives them all $1 million. And he says, I think he thought, well, a couple of them are going to be like, no, you don't have to give me $1 million. I'm not doing this. So he basically said, if one of you declines it, then none of you get it. So all of you have to accept this because I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. Because he's got $1 bazillion, not just from movies, but from his tequila company and things like that. So he's richer than hell. So
Great tequila.
You guys are my best friends. You guys deserve this. And I think Richard Kind was one of the 15 or 20.
I'm sure he was because he let George live with him when he first moved out to California. You know that story about the cat too, right? Do you remember the cat story?
The cat, the poopy-
That's one of the greatest pranks of all time. That is truly
So
top
good.
5 of all time.
So good.
Hi, Maxo.
Pooped in the litter box,
Hey.
right?
Maxo!
Max, good to see you. What's up, y'all?
So Richard Kind got a kitty cat, a kitten, and he loved the kitten. And George Clooney was living with him, and he decided he was going to pull a prank because he's a great prankster apparently. And so every day while Richard Kind was at work, George didn't have a job yet. He would, anytime the kitty pooped, he would take the kitty poop out of the litter. And so Richard Kind would come over every day and be like, man, I don't know what's wrong with this cat, but the cat ain't pooping. He ain't pooped in weeks. And so he took him to the doctor, and the doctor would give him laxatives, whatever, and the cat would poop, and George would scoop it out. And finally, Richard was like, I don't know what we're going to do. I feel bad. I'm afraid there's something wrong. And then so one day while Richard Kind was at work, George Clooney took a giant dump in the kitty litter. A man-sized dump in the kitty litter.
So good.
Such a
when
good
Richard
idea.
Kind came home, he's like, my God, kitty!
Oh,
Such a good bit.
So
Great
good.
prank, man.